Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Pointy Not Sharp. Today we're taking a look at a Polish H4 bayonet. This bayonet was made to originally fit their KBK AKM back in 1972, and since then it's also made to fit the rifles since then, being the Tantal and the Beryl, so the other AK variants that they've made over the years in, was it 545x39 and 556 NATO. Now, manufacturing of these started in 1972. I'm not sure who the manufacturer is. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was, I think it's Radom is their big manufacturer. But no, I really don't know who made these. So if you know, just comment below. That'd be great to find out. I haven't had a whole lot of success looking online. Now, absolutely shit ton of these made. They're still making them now, although at a slightly different version from what I know, or from what I've read. So these replaced the 6H3, which is the Type 1 AK bayonet. So it doesn't have the squared pommel at the base here. It's got the sort of plastic or Bakelite handle, finishing like a Bakelite bulb, and obviously they were a bit susceptible to breaking, so they were replaced with these solid little metallic hammer-like pieces down the bottom. The Polish 6H3s are pretty easy to spot because they usually have black scabbard, but very light coloured handle, usually a lot nicer, and of course no sawback. That's the giveaway for Polish bayonets. Now, the 6H4 is a copy of what the Russians were making, being the 6X4 or 6Y4, however you want to name it. And they're virtually the same as this. They just have a different scabbard. So the Polish one here is what we call transitional. So it has the old style scabbard, which is the steel with the rubber grip, with the new bayonet, so transitional. Whether the 6X4, what the Russians were using, and Yugoslavians, East Germans, Bulgarians, pretty much everyone else, that has a Bakelite scabbard as well. So no metal and doesn't have this piece, so they're pretty easy to spot. And generally they're all in the one colour, except for a couple of the East German ones. Now these Polish 6H4s, the handles come in a couple different colours. This one's sort of a really deep orange. You could almost call it a brown. It's not the prettiest colour they have, but it's still quite nice. So you see these in really, really bright orange, this sort of darker colour, sometimes a bit of a reddy colour. And they also come in black or like a dark brown as well. The black ones are the new style, but I'll get into that shortly. Now what I might actually do is I'll pull it out of the scabbard so you can have a look. So the major giveaway that you're dealing with a Polish bayonet is it won't have a sawback, the rear of the blade just here. The other bayonets you'll come across like this are the Chinese commercials, but they come in a very different scabbard and they don't have a wire cutter, so they're very easy to spot. Other than that, there's no markings on the blade. Actually, I'll get into the markings towards the end. Same as other AK bayonets, you've got your little muzzle ring, you've got your retention strap, you've got your handle. Now, again, same as others, the tang only comes part way down the handle and does not connect to the pommel. The reason for that is you're insulated when you're cutting electrified wire with a wire cutter. I'm sure you've seen that a million times in other videos. You hold on to this insulating section of the scabbard and the handle, which is also insulated, and cut electrified wire. The frog here disconnects from the scabbard, like so you're not awkwardly using this while it's still attached to your belt. Now the locking catch on this one is pretty stuck. Can't move it across. I think it's just packed with Cosmoline, honestly. It's probably hardened and dried up over the years. The major difference between this one here and the new ones, which the Poles are still making now, to the best of my knowledge, is these older ones, you can replace damaged grips. The new ones you can't. So the new ones are actually connected straight to the grip and there's just one solid piece. Whether you can see here, we've got this little tab under the muzzle ring, little metallic tab just here. The new ones don't have that, they're just fused straight to the grip. So if you damage one of these, you can replace the parts. Not that there's really any parts in circulation and they're pretty cheap, so you're probably better off buying a new one anyway. But yeah, I digress. Anyway, moving down to the pommel, nice and square, nice and solid. Don't fall over, please. And yeah, just a very typical AKM Type 2 bayonet, just the Polish version 6H4. Scabbard, just the steel scabbard, wire cutter, black rubber. The quality on this is actually quite nice compared to a lot of the other AK bayonets. So looking at the Yugoslavian, the East German, Romanian, I reckon this one's up there with probably Russian. I haven't had a chance to look at Bulgarian, so I can't compare there, but the quality's quite good. The blade feels a lot better than the other versions I've felt. It's still a bit sharp. And we've got our little frog here as well. So just clips onto the base of the scabbard. What else is there to look at? Markings. So we have a serial number, come on, focus, just here on the crossguard. And is it this side? Yes. So just here underneath the 3, if that will focus for me, please. Yep. You can faintly make out a diamond. I'll force the focus. There we go. That diamond is actually the inspector's mark, and you'll find that on a couple of places on the bayonet and the scabbard. So got another inspector's mark just here on the pommel, just above my thumbnail. So again, the diamond, very, very faint, very hard to see. And there's another one on the scabbard, although I've had a tough time finding it. I've been told, oh, here it is. Again, just above my thumb, another diamond. There are a couple other markings I've found on this scabbard. I haven't been able to figure out what they mean. So just here, we've got a little plus symbol and what looks like an S or a 2. Maybe that's a 4 and a 2, I don't know. No, definitely a plus. And there's another marking up here which looks like a little circle with a 2 in it. Focus, please. See if I can get the best view for you. There you go. I have no idea what these 3 mean. If you know, comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Okay. What else? There's also a training version of this made, so it's virtually identical to what we have here. Obviously, no scabbard or blade, and it has a white push rod that, when stabbed into a target or another soldier during training, it retracts back into the handle. They only made those for a couple of years during the 80s. From memory, they were made by Radon. Yeah, pretty cool bayonet. Stuck of them on the market, pretty cheap. Very happy with this one. One little thing's not really relevant to this video. My Polish flag up here. I actually got this off an Indonesian army officer. There you go, Indonesian army flag, or patch. They're wearing the uniforms. Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, if you know anything else, comment below and I'll add to the description. Have a great day.